Good evening. It's time to call the September 2nd, 2025 Wirt County Board of Education meeting to order. Our first order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance, and we have some cheerleaders with us tonight. Going to ask them to lead us in the pledge. You can do it from right there.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, ladies. If we get their names, we'll put it in the minutes that they were here. If maybe one of the sponsors, if you'd write down the girls that are here, and we'll put it in the minutes. Okay, so we're down to approval of agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Okay, on the agenda, we do have several, not new things, but several filled in. Under information, we will hear from Mrs. Brown on the county strategic plan. And we have a group of Wirt County High School cheerleaders here to talk to us about cheerleading uniforms. Down under personnel matters, under number 3, we have a retirement resignation that we'll be accepting, or we'll be making a motion to accept. Okay, on under employment, we have a name in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All have names now. And number 8 is struck. Will come back to us. Under new business, under number 2, letter E, we have a motion to approve a supervisor instructional aide and a part-time speech language pathologist. And then under volunteers and chaperones, we have O, P, Q, R, and S are new names that we will entertain. Did I miss anything? No? Good deal. Any questions on the changes or updates to the agenda? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve the agenda as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Motion carries. Okay, Mr. Sherlock is not here, so we're going to postpone. That was his thing that he wanted to do, so we're going to postpone A to a later board meeting, and we'll move Mrs. Brown. We're going to put cheerleaders in front of you. Okay. So we're going to put B to C and C to B. Let our cheerleaders come up and do their thing. Step right on up. Make sure the mic is on.
While you're coming up, I will tell you that we did receive the information that you gave, Sherry, and we've copied that and handed it out to the board members already for you.
Thank you. I am here with a couple of my girls and my assistant coach. So thank you all for allowing us here. We're here to request financial assistance in purchasing additional sideline uniforms for the girls. Last year, our program purchased new sideline uniforms. At the time, we only had 13 girls. This year, we have 16. Unfortunately, we do not have enough uniforms to properly outfit every member of the squad due to sizing differences, and we need 9 additional full uniforms to ensure each cheerleader has the correct fit. Unlike jerseys for football, volleyball, cross country, which are typically single pieces and can be easily ordered in bulk, cheerleading uniforms are more complex and expensive. Each uniform requires 3 separate pieces: a shell, a skirt, and sleeves. These items must be ordered by size to fit each individual girl, which makes them less flexible and more costly. Since the start of basketball season, our cheer program has been actively fundraising with specific intentions of getting new competition uniforms. The girls have not received new competition uniforms in 5 years, so this was something that we made a top priority. What I did not anticipate was having such a large increase in squad size. And I quickly realized that we no longer had enough sideline or competition uniforms to fit everyone. While the turnout has been great, the downside is that The team is currently using one set of older sideline uniforms that are worn and do not fit properly and are missing pieces. While we are proud to have raised enough money for competition uniforms, that purchase has completely depleted our cheer account. Our parents, the athletes, the community have supported us endlessly through raffles, sales, and events, but the reality is that cheerleading is one of the most expensive sports to maintain. Unlike other programs, we do not generate revenue through ticketed home games or concessions. Instead, we rely solely on fundraising to cover all of our needs. Our cheerleaders are the face of the school. We represent every football game, basketball game, pep rally, and school event. They represent the school in front of our students, the families, and the community, and it is important that they look and feel confident when they're wearing their uniforms as the ambassador of our school pride. Right now, without these additional sideline uniforms, we cannot provide that for every girl. So on behalf of myself and the cheerleaders and their families, I want to thank you all for considering our request. Your support means the world to us, and we're grateful for everything that you do. I put in your guys' packet like what the current situation is, how many uniforms we would need. I even added in there like the actual invoice, giving you a breakdown of how much everything is and just how expensive each piece is. And I did put in there how much we have paid already for stuff. We did purchase our competition uniforms. I had to buy additional bags because I didn't have enough for the girls that were added. And then how much the sideline uniforms cost us last year. And our choreography is also a huge expense that we have to pay for.
Okay, so the total I'm looking at is 2,996. Is that what you're asking us
Yes.
for? Okay,
Yes.
because on the back page, there's one that says 3,044.
Is it the like credit card price?
Okay,
Okay, because if you pay with check, it's cheaper.
okay.
Yeah. Do you guys want to say anything? This is one of our captains.
Hi, my name is Aniston Crothers, and I am a senior this year. And our team has struggled to raise enough money for uniforms the past 4 years. So I feel as if it would be a great idea for you guys to help us attribute to this, because for us to all be able to fit in and to all feel confident, like Megan said, we have to have all of the correct amount of uniforms for everyone in order for us to all feel like that we can be a team. So if you guys could help us, it would be very appreciated, and we just want to try and look best for our school as a total. Thank you.
Megan, will this, I truly get the whole thing about, I helped remember one time when I was principal in middle school, we actually made the uniforms. Is this just going to get us past 1 year, or there's a good chance that since we'll be up this high,
We'll be
that,
able to continue using these uniforms because we just bought those last year. We just didn't have any extra.
okay.
And now we can't even use them.
And this will, if you get these, then it'll actually give you more sizes
Oh, yeah.
to take a look
Yes.
at. Okay,
Yeah, we lost 5 seniors.
okay.
So that's a huge amount. And then I gained all that back and more.
Yeah.
And nobody's the
What do
same
you
size.
attribute that to?
What?
The
Gaining?
increase in numbers?
I don't know.
That, I wondered, say, well, it's the great coaching. Girls, what do you attribute that to? Why do you think there's more girls coming out this year than before?
I think that we put it out more, and we tried to encourage more people to become
Okay.
cheerleaders, seeing how, without cheerleaders, there's not any school spirit, in my opinion. And I may be biased for that,
You may be.
but I feel like cheerleaders are an essential part to high schools, because they bring all the, enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I think I don't want to say, we brought it up more.
Yeah. I mean, I tried really hard to get the word out and to have an early meeting to anybody that was interested, and made sure that it was advertised in the middle school also, so that people knew that we wanted more girls, because I don't feel like that's ever a thing. You
And,
never know when signups are.
and there's only 2 seniors this year,
Yeah.
and there's more 8th graders coming up than what Megan probably anticipates. So I feel like if we can get the money for the uniforms, it'll help cover the cost for multiple years to come.
Yeah.
Okay. I think, I'm sure Mr. McCowan probably told you, we cannot vote on this evening. Okay, it's not on the agenda as an action item, so we have this discussion, but we can't do a vote until next time. So I'm going to ask Mr. McCowan to put this on the next agenda we'll just make it around 3,000.
Okay.
And that way,
I would like to,
yeah, that's what I was going, please,
Okay.
go ahead.
well, and I've said this before, because you all aren't the first team that's done it, but I have never seen kids and the coaches come to the board meeting to ask. And I think that that is great, because it teaches the kids that they might have to do that someday. You know what I mean? You might have to come to a meeting where it might not be the most comfortable environment and talk to people and plead your case. But I think I just want to say thank you for kids to come out at 5, on a Tuesday evening. It shows that you want it. So I personally appreciate you guys coming out and talking to us.
I'm always telling them, it never hurts to ask.
Sure.
And you don't get anywhere without
We don't know if
asking.
you don't.
Yeah.
So,
If you never ask, the answer is always no.
Right.
I know you guys really, there's truly just so many bake sales and so many car washes and so many trinkets you can sell, okay? There's just so many, and then it's saturated.
Yeah.
So we get that. And we know that you're not coming empty-handed and saying, we just want you to do something for us. You guys have worked hard to get to this point. So,
Well,
and I
and-
think it's great that we got 16
and
young
they
ladies.
put the time in to bring all
Yeah.
the info to us,
Any other comments, board members?
I got one that has to do with the uniforms, but one of the biggest things I heard last year, it was great having them in basketball. That is, it's just really nice to have, a lot of people, the comments I had, well, they're just there until the competition's over, then they're not interested. And it's great to see cheerleaders out there. And it is, especially in basketball, you're right there with the crowd, and it's very important.
Now, don't the cheerleaders do other things besides cheer at the games, like help with the younger children, help with the middle school events and the younger kids?
I mean, if they're ever asked to do anything, we'll
We're
be
willing to
there.
do anything.
All right,
Yeah.
So this year, didn't you already?
We did a pep rally at the primary center.
So,
Yeah,
so
that's
not
on.
only are they taking part in their sport and activity, but they're also helping out other groups at the school in addition, which I think speaks volumes for the team and the coach, and it makes me more likely to support what you guys are asking.
Agreed.
So, this on this agenda, and we'll have a discussion and a vote on the next agenda.
Thank
Okay.
you guys so much.
Thank
That's
you
the
for
best we
coming
can do
out.
for you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Okay, so at this time, we'll have, let's go ahead and let Mrs. Brown do hers, and then we'll come back to the other. Excuse me.
I believe we have this set up. Look, Rebecca, it's not liking me again. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right, so this won't be displayed, I don't think, for the online viewers, but we will post it so that anyone that's joining online will have it posted to our website, so it's accessible. And then there's also a link built in at the end that I'll show you all, but then that way everybody can have access to that link to see the plans online. So Mr. McCown asked me to come, as I have before, and present our county strategic plan for this school year. And not a lot about the plans majority of the plan changes from year to year. In the past, it used to be called a 5-year strategic plan, because if you're going to change something systemically, it takes more than just 1 year. So you will see that on the first page, the mission statement, vision, and core beliefs are still the same. And then our goals are primarily the same, and then those are just adjusted based on our data and different things that the school does. So we try to accentuate our mission statement dedicated to the success of every student. So we want all of our staff to have that belief that, you know, they are dedicated, we are as a whole dedicated to every student's success. Then as we go through, you know, looking at the goals, we have our instructional goals focusing on math for goal 1, and we continue to look at those benchmark assessments, and that is why the schools come and they present their benchmark data to you, and so that you can see throughout the year what their progress is, and that goes toward our overall county goal of 1. And then I've summarized the action steps. There are a few changes. Along the way, we are making sure that we're implementing the assessments and then the data analysis that goes after each benchmark assessment. Some students are also progress monitored, and the schools also look at that data along the way, making sure that we have classroom walkthroughs implemented so that our administration monitors the implementation of any strategy or any PD that the staff have into practice, so that we can see that how effective that is being. Then, of course, monitoring our subgroup data. That is a very important piece to our special ed population, our low SES population, that we are looking at how those subgroups compare to their peers academically, to make sure that we are providing any supports that they need. So, of course, we continue with math training and STEM opportunities to enhance our setting and instructional setting. Then goal 2 is our ELA goal, very similar to what we look at with the math. And again, a lot of the action steps also mirror that of the math, with being you know, the professional development and looking at our achievement, making sure we put the providing summer school under this goal. We didn't have to put it with every goal in our plan, but of course we offer math as well during the summer school. And you will see on both also those staffing needs, and that's something that, you know, I applaud you as a board for supporting. You know, I think this county has been great at supporting the school's needs with their staffing. Have worked previously in counties that don't have a levy, so it's quite different, different operation. And then the science of reading is a large push by the state. That is one of the State Department's goals, and then of course if it's a State Department goal, it becomes our goal and the school's goal. So the science of reading and making sure that we're trained and implementing all of those strategies. Goal 3, we shift to looking at our student attendance. And with that attendance goal, we make sure we're reviewing not just attendance data, but discipline data, because those kind of go hand in hand as far as making sure students are in attendance. And if they're in attendance, then they have, you know, better opportunities. And then implementing a crisis prevention plan and training for those. So those are a couple new things that you'll see added under this goal. And then we've continued with those other action steps with communicating with parents about student attendance, and then our juvenile probation officer, and then working with the court system. Goal 4, looking at that important piece of parent participation. And then as a note, goal 4 includes a lot, because, you know, community involvement is huge and it impacts everything, even the other goals. But adding the CIS program to the primary and middle school. So that was a change this year in that area and increasing the positive relationships with communities. The action steps for those have grown as well, and I know Mr. Smith presents on attendance quite a bit and gives you those updates as well. He's also over the community and school program, so you can ask him all those questions later. The other part to this goal that is a huge piece that I kind of pulled out as the Project Aware, and you know, Andrea Bailey is over the Project Aware grant and oversees the work that the schools do with Project Aware. So you'll see several pieces being implemented with Project Aware, and it's a great support for students' mental health, and then of course that also rolls over into their academics. And something that they're focusing on this year is developing a behavior threat assessment management team at each school, and then as well as a county team. That has come to be of a greater need for us in the county. Ms. Bailey has taken teams to trainings, and then they've also had trainings in county, so that those teams can be better equipped to assess any threat that comes about with a student, that they can assess that situation and determine the best course of action. And although it wasn't in our strategic plan, Mr. McCown gave a countywide challenge to the administrators, and I don't know if you want to speak to that or you want me to.
Well, my challenge at the opening meeting was to help create a culture of reading countywide with Wirt County schools. And I think we had some discussion about the importance of reading at the last board meeting. And I shared the research that there's no greater metric that will determine the future success of a student academically than the amount of time that they read for enjoyment on their own time. And so I know we're cramped for time and schedules are full with things, but I did put that out there to the administrators of all three schools to come up with some novel ideas this year to help foster a culture of reading for Wirt County schools.
And there is good research behind reading for pleasure and the effects that has on students' achievement and mental health. So lastly, I'm going to try this link. We'll see if this works. So if you want to check out the strategic plan, I'm going to try to walk us through online.
Well, I will just tell folks, Carla, if
Yep.
you Google WVDE GPS, it's going to come up with the grants and planning system that the state has. And on there, you could find every strategic plan for every school in the state.
So it does have a search option. It's, as soon as you go to this, we will put this online so that anybody can click. That is a accessible link built into that image, and it'll take you to the GPS site, and then you just have to like search for, and then if you want to do Wirt County Schools as the organization, then you can see all of Wirt County Schools plans, and not just the county one. So that's all I have. Do you have any questions?
Questions for Mrs. Brown?
I actually got a statement, I think, and I've said this before of our group, that if we get our glasses program going, that 3% probably will be reached in reading.
Yes. So sometimes percentages look small, and But if you look at the overall and the shift in students' grades and the shifts in teachers, you know, that 3% does mean a lot. So I think with the goal and the challenge that Mr. McCown has given, that we should be able to attain that.
But I do think that the vision screener thing is going to come to fruition this year.
Oh, good.
I believe that it is.
Yeah, I know when I was young, that I had trouble with vision, and really you didn't know it until, you know, I didn't like to read because I couldn't see it that well. So then I got glasses, and then it wasn't cool.
Yeah.
But
Well,
anyway, I
yeah.
do see that, you know, that, I'm hopefully that the glasses themselves will accomplish the 3%.
Does this need to come back to us for approval?
No.
No, okay. I wasn't sure if it's something that needed to come back to be approved or not.
I think we
Okay.
just have to share what the strategic plan is each year.
Has to be on the agenda.
Has to be on the agenda, yes,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you, Carla. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Mr. McCowan?
Yes.
I'm very pleased that you're doing that countywide challenge to make reading more endemic in our whole culture as a county, because it goes past students. Adults who have a culture of reading also have statistically higher health ratings, earning potential, wealth across the board. So it's not just good for our students, which of course it is, but it's good for the entire county.
Okay, so thank you, Carla. We'll bump back up to A, since Mr. Sherlock is now here, and that's a discussion about the In God We Trust sign. So, Ms. Sherlock, I'm going to open to you. You're the one that asked for it to be
Yes,
discussed.
so, what I think is that whenever we hang the signs that say, "In God We Trust," that we let everybody know when we're gonna do it, and, if they wanna see them hung, they can come here and watch it be put up.
You're not talking about doing invitations to people and stuff like that, just publish it that we're gonna hang them and,
No, an invitation to the people of the county.
okay.
But I'm not talking about specific VIPs or anything like that.
Very good.
Just an open invitation for community participation, because this was one of the issues that earlier I heard a lot of people talking about, and they say, we wish we had this. Okay, now we have it. So let's let them see it being done and be a part of it.
Okay, no program or anything then? No.
I wouldn't be opposed to one, but I'm not specifically asking for one. I just want to allow people to be there to see it happen.
Well, I think when we start into a formal program, we could walk into some issues. I think putting out a general, on our websites and stuff that we're gonna, this is the day that we're gonna hang these, I think is,
Well, and if we had time, because if somebody's, taking off or moving events around, you just stick to that day and time.
okay. Any other questions, comments?
If I understand it right, it's just one sign?
I think it's one sign for the main entrance of each building.
Each building.
Okay. And, okay, so in other words, be like at the office, like at the
Well, I
high
think
school?
as you come in the front door of each school, we're going to make it
Available.
available.
Okay, we're down to number 5. Everybody,
Do we have a resolution? I mean, is that what we're going to do? What he's
yeah, it's,
So
Yeah,
I
it's
will,
just Mr.
I
McCown.
believe that these are going to be made available Monday next week. And when I get them, I'm assuming that it's a standard 8.5 by 11 document. I plan on purchasing frames to put the thing in. And then when I have them in hand, I will send out information to the board members and make it available to the community. I will have to speak with the principals to see when they want to do that, but it will either be later next week or the first part of the week after. That's my best guess is the time frame, either late next week or early the week after.
just keep us posted.
Yep.
And there'd be something to post to the general public as well?
Yes. So, yeah, we'll put it on the website and probably do a call out to let community knows that is happening, and if they want to come watch that going up, to tell them the place and time.
Thank you.
Okay, we're down to recognitions. Wirt County High School AED Foundation recognized high school program. Mr. McCown.
So Mrs. Elizabeth Smith could not be here, or Elizabeth Adams, I'm sorry, I had a senior moment there, could not be with us, but she did provide this pamphlet that I shared with you, and the email from this company to her was in your packet. The high school did get recognized as being an AED Foundation high school program, and part of this is from some of the coursework that Elizabeth Adams did this past summer. But through that and through the curriculum that she is offering, the high school is recognized as an AED Foundation high school program, and it's just going to provide some good opportunities for our students. So I wanted to bring that to the board, make you aware of it, and just share that information. I appreciate Ms. Adams' hard work on that and providing some additional opportunities for our kids.
Questions? Elizabeth, if you're watching, we appreciate what you do and that honor that the high school received. Any other questions? Hearing none, we're down to delegations, and I didn't even look at that. I'm assuming
No
there was
delegation.
nothing on it, okay?
No
Okay.
delegations.
No delegations this evening. So we're down to agenda. I need a motion to approve the minutes of the August 19th, 2025 regular meeting.
So moved.
Any corrections, comments, concerns with the minutes? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve the minutes of the August 19th, 2025 regular meeting. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Down to finance. Need a motion to approve the payment of invoices in the amount of $75,673.02.
So moved.
Mr. McCown.
So Mrs. Cummings is not with us tonight, but the basket of invoices is a little light this evening. We have for your consideration only 2 runs of expenditures tonight. The first on 8/26/2025 totals $32,797.44. Noteworthy on this, we have $14,000 for staff development training, and we have $6,070.71 for the dishwasher installation. The last run of expenditures is on 8/27/2025, and it totals $42,875.58. Noteworthy on this is $10,000 to the Dora Woodward Library levy allocation. We have Ellison Dozer for removal of the concrete pad at the bus garage, and we have Steers Heating and Cooling for $6,560 for the cafeteria air conditioner repair. These 2 runs of expenditures total $75,673.02.
Any questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve the payment of invoices in the amount of $75,673.02. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, tonight we have no transfers and no supplements. So we are down to personnel matters. Resignations and leave of absences. Okay, we need a motion to approve the resignation of Andrew Anderson, substitute teacher, effective August 19th, 2025.
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
So as you recall, this young man did his student teaching with us in social studies at the high school last year and was on our sub list, but he has found full-time employment. So he's resigning from that, and I wish him well in his new teaching position.
Any questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve the resignation of Andrew Anderson, substitute teacher, effective August 19th, 2025. All in favor say aye. Aye, opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, need a motion to approve the FMLA for Greg Shepard. That will be retroactive to August 12th, 2025.
So moved.
Mr. McCown,
Mr.
anything?
Metz, I believe that is August 19th. Did I-
Okay.
Retroactive. I'm sorry, I can't read. My bifocals had a problem. I can't read, and I'm accusing you. I apologize.
It is August 12th.
It is August 12th.
Okay, good enough. I don't mind, Mr. McCown.
Nope,
If
I
I have
thought-
it wrong, you straighten me out.
Okay.
It don't,
Apologize for that.
it won't hurt my feelings. I like being right, but it won't hurt my feelings,
There's a good
ever.
example about how glasses can.
That glasses can make a difference. That's absolutely true.
Okay, good. Well, I thought maybe it said something different on the
No,
form.
I just misread it. I apologize.
Okay, any other questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve the FMLA for Gary Shepherd, and that is retroactive to August 12th, 2025. All in favor say. Greg Shepherd. I did say Gary, I believe. Greg Shepherd, and that is retroactive to August 12th, 2025. All in favor say aye. Aye. Aye, opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, we're down to accepting the retirement resignation of Curtis Moore, effective October 31, 2025.
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
So his letter is in your packet. He's been our maintenance supervisor for quite a few
Yes.
years, so I wish him well in his upcoming retirement.
Well, maybe he'll decide he wants to come back and sub a little bit for us too. He's got tremendous knowledge of our buildings and facilities, and
He might be doing some hunting now too.
Yeah.
In his retirement.
I think he might be maybe relocating closer to his family out west.
that,
cool.
and that
Not
works.
mistaken.
I could see him doing that.
Okay, so we have a motion. Any questions? I'm sorry. Hearing none, we have a motion to accept the retirement resignation of Curtis Moore, effective October 31, 2025. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, we're down to employments. Okay, I'm going to have to, it's a little different font there. It'll take me a second to get it. Okay, number one, need a motion for the employment of Marcy Hand. Did I say it?
Well, it's Marcia.
Marcia?
Yeah.
Marcia Han, school counselor, Wirt County Primary Center, effective upon release from her current contract and completion of her required.
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
So she is a fully certified counselor currently under employment in Wood County Schools. She was the successful candidate for the primary center counselor position. And upon you putting her through board action, we will reach out to Wood County Schools and see what would be the process of her getting out of her contract and coming and when they might release her.
Very good. I tell you, this is one we've needed for
Yes, it is.
ages. I'm so glad. Hopefully, Wood County will smile upon us. So, okay, any other questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve Marcia Han, school counselor, Wirt County Primary Center, effective upon release from her current contract and completion of the required paperwork. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, need a motion to approve the employment of Jill Bumgarner, speech language pathology coordinator, district-wide, effective upon completion of her required paperwork. So moved. Mr. McCown?
So sometime back, I brought that to you. Appreciate you being with us tonight, Jill. But with contracted services and all of that, there's a lot of oversight that goes in that, and Jill has done a lot of that, and I think it right for us to bring back. You authorized it, we posted it, she's filling it to compensate her for some of the work that she does, handling all of the logistics of speech and all that that entails. So happy to bring her name to you for your consideration tonight.
Any questions?
Yeah, would it be effective now or effective upon when she started doing it?
So,
Because she was already doing the work, right?
well, it is, but the extra duty is for the year, so it's not an hourly, it's a lump sum for the year. So, I mean, if it was hourly, we'd make it retroactive to go back to when she started, but
She'll get the full
She'll get the
contract.
she'll get the full
Okay.
contract, yes.
Okay.
Any other questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve Jill Baumgartner as Speech Language Pathology Coordinator district-wide, effective upon completion of her required paperwork. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Motion carries. We do. Jill come down and talked to my students when I was teaching and did an excellent job. Yeah. Okay, we're to number 3. Need a motion to approve Nancy Boyce, Cook 3, Wirt County Primary Center, Wirt County Middle School, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., effective upon completion of her required paperwork.
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
So Mrs. Boyce was the successful bidder for that candidate, and her application is in your packet.
And this is the one that's filling the one that's
So
doing
this
the
should be
part-time.
the end of the shuffling,
Okay.
these two, yes.
Okay. She's not vacating the position?
Well, it'll be the end of the cook,
Okay.
it'll be the end of the cook position. So we've got that, and then Eric Gee is the custodian at the primary center. We'll have some other vacancies, but this should fill all of the cook
Okay.
spots.
Did I take a vote on that before I started talking? No. Yes, we voted on that. Okay, we're down to number 4. Need a motion to approve Eric Gee as Cook 3, Wirt County Primary Center, Wirt County Middle School, 7:30 a.m., 3:30 p.m., effective upon completion of his required paperwork.
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
So I'm happy that Eric is the successful candidate, but the folks at the primary center are not happy because he was an excellent custodian there and did a fantastic job. So that position will be open, and we will be posting that.
Well, thank
Any
you, Mr.
questions?
Gee.
Okay, we have a motion to approve Eric Gee as Cook 3, Wirt County Primary Center, Wirt County Middle School, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., effective upon completion of his required paperwork. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Motion carries. Need a motion to approve the employment of Brianna King, Student Council sponsor, Wirt County High School, effective upon completion of her required paperwork.
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
So as you recall, Matthew Hayes, when he took the TIS position, resigned from that, and Brianna King is the successful bidder for that position when we reposted it.
She'll do a good job with it. Any questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve Brianna King as Student Council sponsor, Wirt County High School, effective upon completion of her required paperwork. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Motion carries. Number 6, need a motion to approve Casey Sims, yearbook sponsor, Wirt County Primary Center, effective upon completion of required paperwork. So moved. Mr. McCown?
So as you recall, we accepted a resignation of Mrs. Vinoy with the yearbook sponsor last time. We have reposted that, and Casey Sims is the successful
Good.
bidder on that position.
Any questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve Casey Sims as yearbook sponsor, Wirt County Primary Center, effective upon completion of her required paperwork. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Motion carries. Okay, now need a motion to approve the employment of Jeremy March, substitute teacher, 25-26 school year, effective upon completion of his required paperwork.
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
Jeremy had subbed for us some
Yes.
years back, and kind of taken a lapse from that, but he has reapplied to sub for us again, so happy to bring his name back to you tonight.
Yeah, I think he did a long-term in science, if memory serves me right.
I believe so.
Middle school. Okay, any questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve the employment of Jeremy March, substitute teacher, 25-26 school year, effective upon completion of his required paperwork. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Number 8, it will come back to us. And number 9, need a motion to rescind the August 19th, 2025 board approval of Francis Eagle, cheerleading coach, Wirt County Middle School, effective for 25-26 school year upon completion of the required paperwork.
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
So we hired her back at that board meeting, and the cheer season has started, and she had not been in contact with Mrs. Hickman, the principal, or the assistant coach. had not come in to sign her contract and basically just did not answer emails or respond to phone calls. And then she finally did call me, and then I found out that she had not even completed the SSAC coaching stuff and was not signed up to do that until the middle of this month. So in speaking with Mrs. Hickman asked if we could rescind that and then repost this position.
Questions? Hear none. We have a motion to rescind the employment of Francis Eagle, the August 19, 2025 board approval of Francis Eagle, cheerleading coach, Wirt County Middle School, effective for 25-26 school year upon completion of her required paperwork. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Okay, we're down to new business. Number 1, set the bond call date. Need a motion to set the bond call date to the November 3rd, 2026 general election. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Mr. McCown.
So you have approved McKinley for pre-bond services, and we've had some discussion. And in speaking with Mrs. Cummins and looking at the election dates, we do not want to run the excess school levy and the bond on the same election date. So in speaking with Mrs. Cummings, we think it's prudent to run the levy, excess school levy on the primary election in May and wait to run the school bond on the general election on November 3rd, 2026, so that it's clear what voters are voting on and there's not two separate things on there, and just to delineate and clarify those two separate things.
Questions? And this will allow them to get to work
And it will give us a little bit more time to do the legwork, to prepare folks and get information out on the bond and what it entails.
Okay. Questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to set the bond call date to November 3rd, 2026 general election. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed say nay. Nay. Okay, so it was 4, did I hear correctly? 4-1?
No.
Which, I'm sorry?
3 to 2.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Sherlock, I didn't hear you. You voted nay?
Yep.
Okay, so it's 3-2, which makes the motion carry. Mrs. Matheny, on that one, you need to write out Metz, Moore, Stewart are yeses, Sherlock and Lowe are noes. Okay, we're down to number 2, authorize new teacher mentor positions. If it is okay with the board, we have A through D. They're all beginning teacher mentor positions, just different subjects. If it's okay with the board, I'm going to take them all as one motion. Good?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, need a motion to authorize new teacher mentor positions. Special education at Wirt County Primary Center, pre-K at Wirt County Primary Center, social studies at Wirt County High School, and foreign language at Wirt County High School. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Anything we need to know, Mr.
So just,
McCown?
we got some new teachers in those positions, and we typically do an extracurricular contract to have a mentor teacher to help the new teachers out, and that's what these are.
Any questions on mentor teachers? Hear none, we have a motion to approve mentor teachers for special education at primary center, pre-K at primary center, social studies at the high school, foreign language at the high school. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Motion carries.
Do they get any kind of compensation for that? They do?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
it's in the posting. It is $800.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just extra duty, extra pay type, you know what I mean?
Okay, we're down to E. Need a motion to approve authorizing a supervisor in instructional aid 2, Class C, Wirt County Middle School. Do I have a motion?
So
Mr. McCown?
So Mrs. Hickman's email is in your packet, and I'm not going to go through and read that whole thing to you, but she has a special ed classroom there that has gotten some additional students to move in, and they need some extra help within that classroom. And so per Mrs. Hickman's request, I'm bringing that to you for you to authorize a new position of a supervisory instructional aide at Wirt County Middle School.
Any questions?
How many will that make in there?
That will make, well, there's one full-time, there's one shared with the primary center, and this would be another additional full-time aide in that classroom, so two and part of another.
Okay, I'm, you know, by reading what she says, they've got their hands full, and what concerns me, if two will be enough when the part-time person's at the high school.
Well, it's shared between the primary center and middle school,
Oh,
the
okay.
part-time person, yeah.
All right.
So I think right now they're shorthanded. I'm hopeful that per Gail's request, that if we put an additional aide in there, they will have what they need.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve of Supervisory Instructional Aid 2, Class C, Wirt County Middle School. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, need a motion to approve a part-time speech language pathologist not to exceed 24 hours per week, scheduled to be mutually agreed upon based on need. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
So we need additional in-person speech services. And so we have had that full-time position posted for a long time, and we've gotten no takers. So the thought being, maybe we can pick up an in-person live human being that would be willing to come and work for us on a part-time basis. So that is what I'm asking the board to authorize this evening. If you authorize that, I'm hopeful that maybe somebody doesn't want to work full-time, but they'll work part-time in person. I think, and Jill, you pipe in if you want to, but trying to do this just with contracted services leaves a little bit to be desired.
I'm extremely overwhelmed.
Jill, do,
Apply for the part-time.
unfair question, but do you think there's people out there that maybe you're in that realm?
I've talked to a few.
Okay,
I've tried my best.
okay. Yeah. Well, when it actually comes up, then it becomes real.
I mean,
huh?
would you agree, though, that it would probably be beneficial to call it a part-time, like, once you establish it as a part-time, you can kind of offer it as part-time, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had people that have left us that have asked before they come on, is there any possibility at that point, I think you have to have the LLC, under an LLC,
Yeah,
which complicates things.
Yeah.
Your insurance and such.
yeah.
So now that's not the case, that you have to do that anymore?
Well, no, that would be as a private contractor.
Okay.
This will be for us.
Okay.
Okay,
gotcha.
we're
Yeah,
actually employing
we're
not
bridging the
bringing them in
gap.
as a contractor.
Yeah, we're bridging the gap with contracted
Middleman out.
services with
Right.
other companies, but this would be our employee.
Okay.
Right. Okay, any other questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve a part-time speech language pathologist not to exceed 24 hours per week, scheduled to be mutually agreed upon based on need. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Are you going to eliminate the full-time one?
Well, not directly. I think we're probably going to post this and leave that down to see if we can
Okay.
get this. And then if we can't fill this, we'll probably bring it back and have you abolish it and just keep posting the full-time one.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds like there's a plan. Okay, we're down to volunteers and chaperones, and we have A through S. I'll give board members a minute to look through and see if we'll take it as one motion unless there's anybody you'd like to pull out.
I will say something. Kay Hill, Morgan Logue, Sierra Dawson, and Tasha McMullen are all on there twice.
Yes, they are.
Are they for multiple schools, though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Two different schools?
No,
I
No.
think that might just be a typo.
Okay.
I think what happened is that, yeah, I think I was waiting on getting the background checks for that group back, and I think that I gave them to Sherry to put on, and then when the background check came on, I gave them back to her again, so I apologize for that.
Okay, the ones that the second email we got or the email we got today, are they on here, Sherry, or do I need to?
Their pages are on the last email I sent you.
Yeah, are their names on here?
Yeah.
Okay, good enough. I wasn't sure.
The receipts are the ones that are on.
Okay. Okay. So anybody would like to have removed and take as a separate? Okay, so that's being taken care of. I'll entertain a motion to approve volunteer chaperones for Kelly Murray, Wirt County High School, Tyler Ann Jones, Primary Center, Heather Murray High School, James Murray High School, Austin Wilson High School, Rachel March, Middle School High School, Jackie Johnson, Primary Center, Middle School High School, Alicia Cottrell, Primary Center, Debbie Hennon, High School, Felicia Mullins. Turn my microphone off. Felicia Mullins, Primary Center, Kay Hill, Primary Center, Morgan Lowe, Primary Center, Sarah Dawson, Primary Center, Tasha McMullen, Primary Center, and Kristen Watkins, Primary Center. Did I miss anybody? Nope. Okay, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Anything we need to know, Mr. McCown?
Well, I've been busy putting in background checks since the last board meeting, and
And I'd
probably,
say they'll just keep
business will
coming.
keep coming and for the
Yeah.
next one.
Sooner we get them done, better off it is. Okay, so we have a motion, no question, let's have a motion to approve the volunteer chaperones for 24-25 year, and that is Kelly Murray, High School, Tyler Ann Jones, Primary Center, Heather Murray, High School, James Murray, High School, Austin Wilson, High School, Rachel March, Middle School, High School, Jackie Johnson, Primary Center, Middle School, High School, Alicia Cottrell, Primary Center, Debbie Hennon, High School, Felicia Mullins, Primary Center, Kay Hill, Primary Center, Morgan Lowe, Primary Center, Sierra Dawson, Primary Center, Tasha McMullins, Primary Center, and Kristen Watkins, Primary Center. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. That motion carries.
Will you repeat that?
I need to know who made that motion on this.
I believe it was him. Yeah.
Yes, Darren did.
Sorry, not him.
Okay, so we are down to board concerns. Mr. Stewart. Mr. Sherlock.
Yep, I am very pleased about the countywide challenge. Thank you, and I would, whenever there's more information about specifics of it, I'd love to hear it.
Okay, appreciate it. Will do.
Have we heard any update on the middle school gym floor or the roof?
So I believe the area that actually leaked with the HVAC unit there has been repaired. I think the last thing that leaked is the drain where the roof drained down through there. And we had to wait a little bit to be able to get things out on that floor. But I think tomorrow the maintenance folks are going to set up a scaffold to go up and try to repair. They believe what is leaking is the drain pipe that's draining the water off the roof.
Well, we haven't sustained any damage to the floor?
No.
Okay, good.
Mr. Lowe.
Are you about to say the condition of our quarterback that got hurt prior to that? There's two of them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct.
I believe that they are on the mend and potentially could play this week, is my understanding. Don't quote me on that. That's my understanding.
But you've seen them walking around laughing, so that's a good sign. Yeah.
That's all I have.
Sure.
I do not have anything. Our next regular meeting is September 16th, 2025, 6 o'clock here in cafeteria. This Friday and Saturday is the state conference at Charleston. It actually, they've switched that up a little bit. The delegate assembly is actually going to be, usually that was on Saturday at like 8 o'clock in the morning, but they've switched that to Friday at 10 o'clock. We have one voting member. I'm the voting member for Wirt County Board, but all board members can come to it, okay? But there's just one, each county has one voting board member, and that is usually the president. But all board members are welcome to come to it, and you're welcome to come sit with me, and all be good. But that starts at 10 instead of being Saturday at 8. And then I think the regular conference itself starts somewhere about noon
At
or
noon,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I think everybody's going, aren't they? Yeah. Well, we'll see you all there. Okay, so next meeting is September 16th. So at this time, I will entertain a motion to adjourn. We are adjourned. Thank you.